This is Christopher Limber, and I'm welcoming you once again to an interview with one of our alumni members, Au- Autumn Hales is online with us on Zoom. Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day, so I'm doing wonderful.
You're outside. That's
Yes, I am. I'm outside enjoying the beautiful day in
yeah.
my little bitty backyard.
And tell us where your backyard is, Autumn.
I live in Clarksville, Tennessee. So I live in a little duplex here in Clarksville. It's beautiful and it's quiet, a little quaint place.
That's wonderful. And we're hoping that we might find a way to get you to St. Louis to do some acting sometime.
Oh yes, absolutely. I was actually just speaking to Shannon. I'm recently off of parole, so it's such an exciting thing for me. And I am like 2 steps away from regaining my license. It's been a very difficult road, and but I'm almost there, so it's super exciting. It's gonna allow me to do much more,
That's
much more.
fantastic. That's fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to keep you in touch with what the alumni company does, and particularly for our special event coming up in September. Uh, I thought it might be wonderful if you could take part in that somehow, and we'll figure that out.
Absolutely, that'd be amazing.
Uh, Autumn, tell us, how long did you participate with PPA?
I was in PPA for roughly 4 years. Yep, almost 4.
And what were some of the roles that you played? And what's your favorite memory or experience while working with PPA?
Well, let's see. I actually did a number of roles. I was going over this the other day and I was surprised to realize my first play was The Rover Part 2, which I kind of got catapulted into the last few weeks of production before they performed because they lost their main role, their main person. So that's how I kind of started in PPA. But I would say the most memorable moment that I've had in PPA was probably with Miss Stacy Lentz. That was just 2 weeks of, learning about myself, learning about others that were around me, learning about my abilities, I guess, inside. And it just really opened up something that just pushed me forward, I think, more into PPA.
Stacy wrote a wonderful play, Run on Sentence, and she and I did a workshop with you all at Vandalia for almost 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're referring to was her
Yes.
residency, where she got to know all of you and then went away and wrote this play, Run on Sentence, which actually you then performed in, right?
Yes, I did. I played both Mary and June. Miss Laura Halsey and I played back to back in these parts, and that was just an amazing experience in itself. Playing a non-speaking role, and being able to, because that's a whole different thing when you're trying to express yourself without talking. We did that all in song for June, and then Mary was a little easier because I felt very connected to who Mary was. That's who I was when I first came to prison. This little meek, quiet individual who knew nothing about prison life and didn't think that I should be there, but learned so much from that.
Well, you were wonderful in the production, and you can actually see you in the production online. We have a recording of the production that you were in on
Awesome.
our website. Have you not seen that?
I have not actually seen that production. The only production I ever saw is when I was incarcerated, when we played that on our regular TV station. So no, I have not seen it.
Yeah,
Y'all's version.
you should take a look. Well, this is the version that we did at the prison, and anybody who wants to see it can go to our website under past productions and see it. What does life look like for you now? Your job and your family and your hobby.
It's now. I'm still trying to find kind of a middle ground. I was very used to a different type of life for 5 years. It's very you have a strict regimen. You know exactly what time you're eating, exactly what time you're doing everything in anything in life. So coming out now, I'm trying to fit so many things in. It's almost a year now, and I think I'm starting to gain a little bit of ground with that. um, I'm very busy with work, very busy. I jumped straight back into being a mom, so I have 3 children. So doing that has been a little challenging for me, I would definitely say, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
That's wonderful. Well, you look great, and it looks like you
Thank
live in a wonderful area.
Oh, I do. I live, and I absolutely love this area. I live in an area called Sango, which is a portion of Clarksville. Um, I am looking forward to next year purchasing a home. I've been working really hard on my credit and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely see us purchasing a home in this next year. That's very exciting. And this is
That's
where I want to live. This is like my, goal in life for living wise.
home
Absolutely.
ownership. It's a whole new experience.
It is.
Believe
It
me.
is. It is. Yes.
How has the COVID-19 pandemic impacted you? Has there been any particular event or situation that has taught you or informed you about anything with the way we're all kind of quarantined?
Yeah, at first I definitely, I'm a stressor. I tend to stress about things. I was concerned about losing my employment because of the time that I was incarcerated, and when I was laid off, I didn't qualify for unemployment. So
Oh,
that was a little difficult, but my husband, thank God, did. So because of that extra money, we were able to make it through. So for the first week, I was definitely stressed, but then after that, it kind of became a time that I needed. Being incarcerated for so many years away from my children, I didn't get that time. And as soon as I came home, it was straight to finding a job, straight to getting everything together. So I had a month and a half to connect with my family, which was very, very important. So that was it was a blessing in disguise, I guess you could say.
yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Um, what could you tell our community about the impact that PPA had on you when you were incarcerated?
I I don't even know if there's enough words to really describe when it comes to PPA. PPA was such an opening thing for me. I feel that whenever you become incarcerated or you've committed a crime, you feel that you will always be known as that person that did that thing. So when you figure out, when being involved for PPA, this is personally for me,
Uh-huh.
that you can be more than that, that there's this whole open world of just imagination and wonder, which I found in PPA. You can't find that any place. You can't bottle that. You can't replicate that. It was something so wholesome for me that really honestly drove me through my time, and I believe it has made me a better person. I know what I'm capable of and things that I never thought I could ever do ever in life. So
That's
PPA is it's something to make us better people inside and want to give more and give back.
that's
Absolutely.
so, that's so wonderful to hear. Had you acted before you joined PPA, or?
When I was in high school, I had done something called a one-act play,
Uh-huh.
and that was my junior year. It wasn't anything major. It was just something. My mom made me do theater arts because I was super shy. So I usually did a lot of background stuff. But I did perform in one play, which was like a performance piece that we went, and I did win an award for it. But it was something so different, and it was like a little thing in my life that I never thought that I'd repeat ever whatsoever. But
And
it
lo
was a
and
whole
behold,
different thing. I know, like working with you personally. I know you didn't ask me this, but I'm still just gonna go on it anyways. You have such a charisma about yourself that like makes you want to be better at what you do, but you push in like the perfect ways. I couldn't imagine working with anybody else. Between
oh,
you, I mean, it was just it was just a great experience. I guess I could just say, absolutely great.
well, that's wonderful to hear. I am so glad, and so glad to see you doing so well.
Thank you.
Do you would you, before we sign off, would you like to introduce a
Yes, girls,
couple
come
of your
here.
friends there?
Come here, babies. These are my daughters. This is Miss Ayana, Danielle, and this is Lucina Cherie. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Wave, wave. Say hi.
Hi, you guys.
These are my wonderful babies. I actually had these two in prison. So I spent the first 4 years of their lives away from them. So it's been such a blessing. And they've been able to see me in all my videos that I've performed with you and all of that. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
correct.
these are my little babies.
And you look like a unicorn.
She is. She loves unicorns.
That's one. Oh, fantastic.
She'll attack you with that horn, I promise.
Well, Autumn, thank you so much. It's so wonderful to see you, and we will work hard at finding an opportunity for you to come to St. Louis and participate.
Please, I would love that. Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye-bye.